on live. I shall now proceed to get thoroughly distracted because I'm going to do side quests. What? Plot? What's that? It's not a thing, is it? Plot? What am I doing? Oh, right, Lita's stuff. I know that's technically plot, but we should do that. She kinda needs her things. Yay, a Petra berry. Hi. No, that's not a direction I can... pick up the thing. Oh, you belong to the child. Okay. Lita, your stuff! That's it, Story. You're looking good. You? Hi. You forgot your things. Aw, you brought me my stuff? Thanks so much. You seem like you're always ready to dive in and help out someone in need. Kinda like Urbane. It's comforting. You're dealing with a lot yourself though, right? Trying to win the Z-A Royale is a big deal. Not that I haven't had a bunch happening on my end, too. As you can see, what's happening is dancing! I know this great dancer whose footsteps I want to follow in, so I came to Lumios for dance school. That's so cool. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. But the friend I was rooming with at first signed on with a talent agency and had to move. Is this why you're at Hotel Z? I was only able to come here at all because I got a scholarship. I don't know how I would have been able to work enough to make rent on my own. It was right around then that I bumped into Urbane outside the Lumios. The rest is about the same as your story. Someday I want to repay Z and Urbane for all they've done for me. It's kind of random, but can I ask you a favor? I feel like mixing up our warm-up would really help me and Stario pull off a killer performance. Will you battle us so we can get nice and loose? Sure. I'm probably gonna have to switch to my sheepy. My sheepy boy. Yeah, you're a water type specialist. I do not want Snurt out there. And that is why. Alright, send out your next Pokemon so I can... Ooh! Okay, so I do want Snurt out. Yeah, Quick Wind works. Snurt is better, though. Because, Quick Wind is weak to ice. Hello! Oh, come in. And of course, Staryu. The sheep returns. There we go. I win. My team may have lost, but Staryu and the others were moving great. Yeah. Skills like those, I can see why you've been killing it in the Z-A Royale. It's almost like I know my type advantages or something like that. With you helping out, we might even be able to make AZ's dream come true. Let's keep it up, okay? Yeah. Promotion match announcement. Wow. Trainer Rintaro, rank W. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank V. Shwip. He broke the theme. It's like your next opponent works at a restaurant, not as a restaurant. Ah, I can words. You got this. You're strong enough to be at rank G. It's the level when all other trainers tend to start using Mega Evolution. Yes, you gotta earn tickets points, and it'll be a while before sunset. And you can always pass some time chilling on a bench. No, I'm gonna pass the time looking for Pokemon. Now I gotta go find a bite. Even the word restaurant hits different when I've danced myself up an appetite. I just remembered another cafe I wanted to check out. Catch you later. Okay, goodbye. Now you see, I am going to actually pass the time by exploring wild zones. And maybe doing side quests. Like this. Hello. I saw it. A shiny Mareep. Right here in Wild Zone 1. It's a totally different color than usual. That has to be a shiny Pokemon, right? But was it really a shiny Mareep? Or were my eyes playing tricks on me? At this rate, I won't be able to sleep tonight, no matter how many Mareep I count. Please, you need to help me. If you see a shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1, please let me know. Oh, let's dive right in. Excellent. Doesn't appear to be a shiny Mareep. At least not right now. Guess there isn't a shiny Mareep at the moment. Terrible. I'll keep pants. Alright. Now we go elsewhere. Sorry, I'm distracting myself. I knew this was gonna happen. Side quest. Hello. Hi, I'm a perfumer. Recently I want to create fragrance using leaves from mosquito. Ah, has to be in the party. I do have a skiddo, so. Go for it. Take some leaves. Mixed into a new fragrance right away. My skiddo leaf perfume is ready. But to say it's retained that fresh, lovely scent that skiddo all seem to share. Leafy green aroma is so invigorating, yet so relaxing at the same time. You know, it's even bringing back some nostalgic memories. I used to ride skiddo all over the city when I was little. In a way, it's like I've managed to bottle the aroma of Lumiose from the past. We ask other Pokemon to make different perfumes. Eck. I was planning on replacing my Bunnelby anyway, just not with the skiddo. With Chestnut. Ice Punch. Ooh. Right. That's the Stone Emporium. That's a side quest. Hello, side quest. Are you familiar with the Pokemon called Budyu? Do-do! Budyu is a hardy little thing. It endures the cold bravely, waiting for the right time to open its bud. You might have a knack for helping Budyu to bloom. Perhaps you could join our Budyu show. Head to the Fountain Square in Blue Sector 8. Do. The Budyu show. Wow. Aha! I'm just exploring. Picking up items, doing side quests, you know. I'd have to like fully leave, wouldn't I? That is a big ass Magikarp. Lumiose is hardly short on cafes. I'm sure you've seen. The competition is fierce. That's why we're creating a new menu item to help us stand out. And what we've landed on is... Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour. These three similar-seeming Pokemon have some rather exciting and unique traits, you see. Leaves on Pansage's head can relieve fatigue. A tuft on Pansear's head contains a flame that burns around 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Toasty. Water stored in the tuft on Panpour's head and packed full of nutrients. Vitalizing leaves, nutrient-rich water, and flames at an ideal temperature. Ooh, that's a little warm for most things. If we combine each of these Pokemon's special traits, we should achieve the perfect cup of tea. A fantastic pot of tea! I got one of them, I think. I thought I did. I'm crazy, apparently. stuff up. Aha! Thought I saw that. I came up here and it was God, and I was so confused. There's a building there. Fairy type, forgot. Ow! Stop magical leaping me! I thought you were flipping. I just saw a white flower. That would be entirely fair. Been over this. Poison is the best status condition, hands down. Chips away at your opponent's HP, which is obviously the smartest way to win. I couldn't agree less. Paralysis puts all other status conditions to shame in my book. Paralyzed opponents have to deal with a nasty drop to their movement speed, you know. Pummeling them while they're slow, then seizing an elegant victory. That's the way to do it. You there, random passerby! You came at the perfect time. Help us settle something with you. We're trying to decide if poison or paralysis is better. No, I'll come back later. Pause if you want to go places. Move quietly to both be noticed. Alright. Restaurant Luau. Yeah, just keep going straight. Whoa, a Pokemon Center. It's almost like I went this way specifically for that. Bonjour, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Heal up my Pokemon. Sell off some stuff I've picked up. All good. Ah! Hey, I need you for something. Come to the Pokemon Research Lab when you have a moment, would you? Okay. When I have a minute. I'll come back later. I thought I'd lost Pokeballs. No, he just shows up. He just stands there. Yay! I'll guess I probably find Panpour near the water. Whoa, it's a nighttime. Ah, the gazebo is a gazebo. I said that so confidently. I'm going to unlock that Pokemon Center and then head to the battle zone. So I can come back here at daybreak. Tomato. Thank you. Alright. Apparently Ariel is hit hard. Anyway, I mean... Just barely. Barely evaded notice. Beautiful. And I burnt it. There we go. Take that. I win. How about a coffee? Sure. Chestnut! Let's go. My darling little girl. She evolves. This is water, right? Yeah, okay. Turn around. Come on. Not come towards me. I mean, I suppose you can... Boom bam. I was expecting a second bird. Hence, my sheep. A lot of people theme. Oh, jeez, I did not see you! Fight! Yeah. I didn't quite manage a sneak up, but... Okay. Haha. I know you're sleepy. But... crunch. I win. Three whole Pokemon with him. How could you lose? You had 3 whole Pokemon. Kirlia. Aha! I did it. I know what my cards say. Haha. I did it. Challenger's ticket obtained. Yay. I will ignore the Challenger's ticket for now. Eevee! Oh, it's a little baby. It's almost morning. I don't need a bonus card. Sorry, bud. I'm not gonna get the magic card before morning. Right, Nisa? A fine morning to evolve my Venipede. Yellow. Oh, you want to use the Holovator? Sorry, still working on it. Besides, I'm on my break right now. Oh, I know. Why don't you and I have a Pokemon battle? If I can have a battle, that'll be enough of a break for me. I'll get right back to work afterward. Sure, let's battle. I don't know what Pokemon you have, but let's go. I might be a little over-leveled for this battle. I think. Just a tad. Tad over-leveled. I sure lost in no time. Yeah, okay. I'm like level 20-something and you're level 8. Got them all up on the rooftops. Ran into them all while I was on the job, too. So focused on catching them, I almost missed break time. Sacrilege. You can all find all sorts of Pokemon on rooftops. You should have a look around. Well, I mean, I found an Eevee on the rooftops. So... My Audino is acting strange. Keeps fussing over me and touching me with its feelers way more than it usually does. Are you stressed? Depressed? Injured? Like I keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine! You are not fine. Fit and healthy and doing great. One second. Win this and show Audino I'm doing just fine. I doubt. If your Audino is that concerned about you, I doubt. You're really strong, aren't you? We lost, but I'm so glad I got to face you. It's been so long since I've had a Pokemon battle. Really helped clear my head. I thought I was doing fine, but maybe I was burnt out without even realizing it. That's what you wanted to tell me, wasn't it, Audino? You absolute sweetie. I hear you loud and clear. You know when I'm overdoing things, okay? I'll listen to you next time for sure. back. So this is a very delicate situation. And I don't want to be distracted by a pig knight while I am doing parkour. Oh, nice! Oop. On the inside. Whoop. So close to another side quest. Oh, go back to where I was before. No, there's side quests. Ah! Success! What's up with you and Fennekin? This poor wild Fennekin doesn't seem well at all. Feh. Won't even sniff of any of the food I offer it. When I took it to the Pokemon Center, they weren't sure what might be wrong with it. You know, I recall there was once an herbalist who set up shop around here in Lumios. He no longer runs that old store, but perhaps he'd have something that could help. I'll stay by this little one's side for now. Please, go see if you can find the old herbalist, will you? Cafe class. Okay. I love Fennekin, so... You know, faxes. Kind of my thing. Hello, old man. You the herbalist? Fennekin that's feeling poorly. Fennekin are known to eat twigs for an energizing and soothing snack. Imagining a revitalizing twig in particular could perk your Fennekin right up. The area where I used to gather them is now a part of Wild Zone 5. You can tell a revitalizing twig by its sweet scent. Though it won't be easy to find one while fending off attacks from wild Pokemon. I am fairly sure I can handle some wild Pokemon. Hi, Pidgey. It's on the roof, isn't it? Hi, Pidgey. Hi, Zach. Alright, you're my defense. Oh, who's mad? Well, whoever was mad that time decided it wasn't worth being mad. Aha! To the roof! Hi, Abra. How do I get over to that side? Oh, damn, the alpha's pissed. Where is it? Where? It's right fucking there! Panic! Alright. I'm sure there's a way to do it, I just don't know what it is. Can I actually explore what the side mission is here? Hello. Feast your eyes on this! It's our masterpiece! Our greatest, hardest ever scaffolding course! And the current record holder for clearing this course the quickest is... that wild Froakie over there. Cool. Look at that smug face. It's got "I'm faster than you slouches" written all over it. Gotta show that Froakie what humans are capable of, kid. Help me bring it down a peg. If you can clear this course in 30 seconds or less. Alright. I'll need a couple practice runs, obviously. This will be a practice run. Because I don't know what the course is like. So I'm ignoring the timer. Ah, that's what I figured. I'm giving up temporarily. Exactly, not permanently. Can I explore the course? Can I get past the Froakie to explore the course? Or is he just gonna be smug and in the way? Excellent. So, straight that way after getting up. Directly over here. And then whoop, over there. Then climb. Then up here. That's not that hard. It's just trying to do it fast that's the problem, I think. Cafe, action! I think it's worth another shot. If I fall down again, I will be mad. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not getting through the rest of the course in 10 seconds. Again, it's trying to do it fast. You didn't make it up before running out of time. I know. Can't be that hard. Do it like there's no timer. Nope. Overshot. Overshot. I'll leave this for a little bit. I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll do it off screen. Maybe it's this pressure of people watching. Even if that people is just a Froakie. Shortcut. Am I just going to ignore the battle zone tonight? Yes. Two out of 3. Sweet, now I can go back to the cafe and go, here, Pokemon. Oh! Oh, snip! Leaving. Eh! Ah, cool. Thank you. I didn't want to beat the Banir anyway. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to catch the Baniri? Well, apparently I got the Baniri. So, you know. There's that. Don't know what that did for me, but I did it. Which cafe wanted the pans? Not that one. So, Cafe Cyclone. Alright. Let's give him monkeys. And have some tea. You brought a pan sage, a pan sear, and a pan pour, just as I requested. Thank you so much. I'll get right to making the tea, so do take a seat and settle in. Alright, monkeys. Thank you for your patience. Pan Trio Tea. I thought about calling it Pan Sage Sear Pour Tea, but that's rather a mouthful. I'll have some Pan Trio Tea, I suppose. All top notch. A fantastic pot of tea. Marvelous. Who needs sleep when you've got items to pick up? One second, I think he had change moves. I think that could in fact be a stronger move than Ember, so I shall swapsies. Ah! the ghost alleyway. Apparently. Oh well. Oh, that's a Bellsprout call. I get it. Skill. Talent. Rolling. Amazing. Hate him. Hate him. It's free stuff. I mean, come on. Come back. Don't try and keep up with me. There was something. Alright, now we can... Shwhoop. Parkour! Perfect. Let's go here. Let's sneak this way. Talk with this gentleman. Because side quest. Seen you around in the Z-A Royale. Such a huge fan of that event, you know. It's been a blast taking part of it. Just love testing out battle strategies against other Z-A Royale trainers, let me tell you. Kinda weird to see a kid like you holding their own in such an intense contest, though. Maybe too many of green newbies are joining in, making it easy to sail through the lower ranks. There's only one way to know. Face me in battle! A very clever plan. Oh, wait, not quite. Not quite. 1 second. Just make sure everyone's full health. Alright, run me through your very clever plan. Come on, Blue. Place the paralysis. And then shaboom. Good dab. Good job, sheepy. They can last slightly longer. How can this be? I even gave my Pokemon Oron berries. See, I thought your berry-based strategy would have been like the type berries. When you have your Pokemon hold an item in battle, it can trigger all sorts of effects, you know? Okay, bye. Ah! I'll go back down. I'll just... you know, not. Alright, we got some Flaffy. Hi, Flaffy. I am not bothering anybody. Please leave me alone. Yay! Swablu. Just gonna stay still, where no Pokemon can get to me. As a wise plan. No prize medals earned. I wasn't trying to. So. Swablu though, what's up here? Yeah, it looks like. Woo! Hi, bunnies. Come on, I'm like right there. Haha! Success. Woof! I presume that means you're not going to be joining Team Flare. with this TM. I can see into the very future, and what I see is myself, giving you a TM. Enjoy. It's a Weedle in a tree. That's where Weedles typically belong, I believe. It's their usual habitat. Purpose of Weed currents. Magic herbs flop and slip. A man and his Squirtle. The classic tale. Hey! Nice. Speaking of rare treats, here, have a rare candy. Woohoo! I know, it's really exciting, isn't it? Just wandering around picking stuff up. Hello, Magikarp. I have not, no. Didn't think to. Easy mode. A child. Ekans! Where does its tail start? Does it have a really long body or a really long tail? Or is it all body? Maybe I can figure it out if I see one up close. My mom says Pokemon in wild zones aren't safe to go near, but it'd be safe to get a real good look at one of your Pokemon, right? If you catch an Ekans, can you show it to me? I'll show you an Ekans. That sounds like a good plan. Oh my gosh, an Ekans! You brought one for me. Have a snake. Hey, Ekans. Do you mind if I pet you? Hands. I'll be careful. Wow, it's kind of soft after all. Oh, and its scales are all slippery. You know the number one thing I've learned about Ekans? It's really cute. So happy I got to see Ekans up close. It was super interesting. One day I'm gonna catch an Ekans of my own. Then I can even learn more about it. I mangled that sentence, but it's fine. Why? Nice punch. Well. Does have an impressive power rating. Almost killed me. Yeah, it'll be yellow if he does have stuff, I see. I'll take those. Heal him up. Sell some stuff. You know, the yeesh. So I picked up just a few of those. And then 5,000. Just want to unlock that last Pokemon Center. And Plaza, I suppose. Lost my orientation for a second. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The soup comes with bread. C'est la vie. It's just how it goes. Bet at the electrical substations I can get a lot of electric types. Canals' waters flow on as they always do. Pokemon whose trainer is nearby will gain more Mega Power using moves than a Pokemon whose trainer is far away. I suppose it's a good thing I usually stick pretty close, huh? I wanna explore. This is me exploring. Or no Pokemon. Because they're all in wild zones. Oh, I was hoping I'd find something cool. Safety first. Good rule. Good rule to have. Safety first. Okay, I see how this is going. I think. Nope. Okay, I don't. It's fine. special exhibition about Hisui. Ooh, cool. Sorry, itchy shoulder. Hello. Welcome to the museum. Okay. We are currently hosting a special exhibition on the second floor. Captures the lives of Pokemon and farmers who lived together with the land. Was painted about 85 years ago and is regarded as an example of naturalism. Okay, so you just get the blurb from the... You can find fossils in the glittering cave sometimes. It's a dark and narrow cave. The source of its eerie light is a plant called luminous moss. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. Fun. This piece was long believed to have been a portrait of a king from 3,000 years ago, painted by an artist who lived after his time. However, recent research has lent support to the theory that this painting in fact depicts a descendant of the king's younger brother. From this, we can surmise that this royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. Very stern-looking gentleman. A painting of the mythical Pokemon Diancie. The artist boldly eschews painting a background altogether, keeping the focus solely on Diancie. Thus, we can feel the artist's desire to emphasize that the subject transcends eras and trends. That's actually really cute. Pokemon sharing a moment together centered around Gothitelle. Many artists have displayed curiosity about how Pokemon would relate to each other in the absence of humans. Depiction of the fruit Pokemon Serena and the Scarecrow Pokemon Cacturne. Some have chosen to explore the figures of Pokemon, so different than humans, in order to better understand their anatomy and to explore the nature of their hearts and minds. Excuse me, I'm looping around here. I'm gonna look at everything in this museum. The Tower of Mastery stands to the north of Shalur City. 2 strange stones were once discovered in this area, which are now thought to have been the first known Megastone and Keystone. Look at that scene from XY. The giant Mega Lucario statue that stands within the Tower of Mastery. In order to directly view its face, one must climb to the 2nd floor of the tower. Within the base of the statue is a room that only successors or related personnel can enter. This is a replica of the Mega Lucario statue in the Tower of Mastery. The original statue was created to commemorate the fact that Lucario was the first Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve in the Kalos region. A shining stone that emitted great warmth was discovered. The Tower of Mastery was then built to house and protect the stone. To this day, the successor to Mega Evolution carries on the legend of the mysterious stone. Is this more about the Tower of Mastery? It's said that one only gains their Mega Ring after defeating the successor to Mega Evolution in a Pokemon battle atop the Tower of Mastery. Only the chosen may climb the Tower of Mastery. It also requires skill with roller skates to reach the top floor. One must have complete mastery of their own body to become a Mega Evolution user. Alright, let's check out the other side. They say a man of power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mew to spread the word of how great he was. This painting depicts a knight-errant who continues his travels with a Pokemon, Golurk. The painting expresses the knight's identity and his suffering as its primary subjects. It's regarded as an example of romanticism. Cool, fun. Piece is a key work in the rise of the realist movement. Depicts with keen accuracy the scenery in an area near Comarine City in Kalos. Hello. What's vibes? This is not good. Definitely not good. Hey, you look like a formidable trainer. Think you could do us a little favor? See, we're really big Spupa fans. But our collection of Spupa accidentally got loose here in the museum. The museum is not a good place for a collection of Spupa. Which is where you can lend a hand. Please, find our missing Spupa. There are 12 of them in all. Don't try to battle them. We're in a museum, not a wild zone. They could ruin the art. If you just find and approach them normally, I'm sure they'll come back to us. I think I found one. Hello. Spupa in the museum. That's not a good place for Spupa. What's this painting? Around the time Parfum Palace was built, aristocrats who served the king created unique castles in their territories. This work is highly praised as a piece that captures that period in time. Hi, sweetheart. You found a lost Spupa sitting on the handrail, as if it's trying to guide folks to the upper floor. Spup. There are 11 more Spupa to find. Let's look at more pictures. Courtyard of the Parfum Palace. Statue celebrates cooperation between Pokemon and people, stands in the courtyard. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. City that looks like a hideaway for fairies. Huge tree stands in the center, and the Pokemon gym is nestled in the tree. The sceneries inspired overseas artists, blah blah blah. I hear. Probably because it's so quiet. Hello, baby. He found a lost Spupa tucked away in a cozy hidden corner of the museum. There are 10 more Spupa to find. I almost said 12 is such an arbitrary number, but there are 2 trainers who are really into Spupa. It's less arbitrary than you think. Oh my gosh, little guy. Get out of there. You found a lost Spupa looking quite dapper with the armor of the Galaxy Team's commander. There are 9 more Spupa to find. The Commander's Armor. A suit of armor worn in battle by Kamado, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. It is said to have come from the Galar region and bears a strong resemblance to the armor worn by Wickstrom, an Elite Four member of the Kalos region's Pokemon League. When contacted for comment, Wickstrom said it was possible this armor was one of several suits his ancestors gave to Galarians. However, it is difficult to verify such claims given the relations between Kalos and Galar during the era. I found another Spupa. We found a lost Spupa that's doing a fine job modeling the haircut on display. Spupu! There are 8 more Spupa. Yes, I'm going to look through everything in this part of the hairstyles of the time. Displayed here are hairstyles said to have been available at the hairdresser in Jubilife, the early settlement home to the Galaxy Expedition Team. It's also said that changing one's hair color was possible at this establishment. Venerated portraits. Portraits said to have been displayed by the Pearl Clan and the Diamond Clan. The individuals depicted within them are said to have represented the sun, sea, and land, but nothing concrete is known about their identities. Found a lost Spupa poring over the ancient Sonoan glyphs. There are 7 more to find. Well, let's look at these ancient Sonoan glyphs ourselves. Hieroglyphs were used in ancient Sinnoh and are said to depict both common Pokemon and those that were objects of worship. Each glyph held multiple meanings, and they could be combined to create whole sentences. Tina, Braviary, Avalug, Electrode, Sneasler, Arcanine, Basculegion, Lilligant, Cleaver, Weirdair. Oh, that's Ursaluna then, probably. So they seem to be in order. Shaman, Heatran, Darkrai, Cresselia, Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, and Lake Trio. Temple of Sinnoh. An artist's rendition of what the ruins known as the Spear Pillar would look like if restored. It is said that these ruins once housed 10 statues depicting Pokemon known as lords or ladies. However, the temple was severely damaged due to a battle between legendary Pokemon, with the statues also being destroyed. Records show the name Spear Pillar was coined by the Survey Corps of the time. The Ancient Quarry. The name would suggest this cave was used in ancient times as a stone quarry. The clean cuts on rock surfaces are signs of advanced techniques or possibly skilled command of Pokemon. Either way, the results are impressive even in this modern age. Formal attire. This outfit is said to have been worn by the ancient Sinnoh people during their rituals. This group worshipped the Pokemon Arceus as an almighty deity. It is thought that they showed their respect by mimicking Arceus' appearance, even reflected in the way they styled their hair. I was told the person who wore this outfit donated it to the collection personally. Apparently he gazed a while at those sketches by Professor Laventon with this nostalgic air, too. Recreation of a kimono worn by Kamado, first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Its kimono uses many different types of thread and is ornately decorated, showing that much effort was put into its creation. Thus, it is assumed the kimono was quite costly, but it is unknown whether Kamado acquired it himself or if it was given to him as a gift. The pattern provides evidence that Golduck could be found at the time the cloth was embroidered. Oh, and all the Pokeballs. Pokeballs of the Hisui region. People of the time crafted their own Pokeballs using apricorns and the mineral tumblestone. What the hell? The middle support isn't the How was this shelf even functional? Many varieties are said to have been crafted, each displaying different properties depending on what materials were used. Crafting one's own Pokeballs in the modern age would be a true labor of love given the difficulty. Sketches drawn by Professor Laventon. His original Pokedex was long assumed to be lost until a partial facsimile was found in the shed of a private house in the Sinnoh region. This discovery has helped advance the studies of Professor Laventon and the Pokedex he created. His work has been re-evaluated in recent years, with particular appreciation for his accurate sketches of Pokemon and his gift for capturing Pokemon's quirks with his skillful descriptions. It is said his Pokedex was not in fact completed by Laventon himself, but by a mysterious 15-year-old youth who appeared out of nowhere one day. True, candles are very light. What? A mysterious youth who appeared out of nowhere? Completely unexpected. Hello, Spupa. I found a lost Spupa that looks as if it's been newly crafted on the crafting bench here. There's 6 more to find. Survey Corps Satchel. Should a Survey Corps member be knocked out while conducting a survey, the Security Corps would rescue them and retrieve their satchel. Tales remain of a Galaxy Expedition team member who boasted he could increase the capacity of satchels so they could hold more items. No, he just taught you how to pack it better. Potato mochi. Food prepared in Hisui by cooking sootfoot roots, which could be harvested in Hisui at the time. Recipe has even been found in writings from this period. Sootfoot, humble root. Harvest it and peel it. Broiled, baked, or steamed will do, just let nobody steal it. Mash the root, then knead the mash, then once more heat it over. Grill it till it only browns, use ember, not flamethrower. Now hearken well and listen closely, the wise adore potato mochi. And crafting bench. Bench where Galaxy Expedition team members would craft Pokeballs and other necessities using materials they had gathered. Crafting benches were set up in various locations, but there were also portable crafting kits that could be utilized wherever the user might be. Hello, Spupa. Get out of the clothing. Found a lost Spupa that seems to think it was the partner of a Survey Corps member. You weren't even in Hisui. There weren't even any Spupa in Hisui. This uniform remained undamaged even when its wearer rolled over tough terrain to dodge attacks from wild Pokemon. It could withstand both heat and cold and is said to have even withstood Pokemon moves. Remarkably, the red cap is believed to have always stayed in place no matter how the wearer moved. Oh, rough terrain, blah blah blah. The white kerchief was believed to never slip off no matter how the wearer moved. Looks as though it's running the old general store. Get out of there. You're being a menace. Model reproduction of the general store. General store is believed to have played a central role in providing supplies to the settlers. There are records of other enterprises as well, such as a clothier and a photography studio. Training grounds, space where they honed their skills, battling Pokemon they had caught. It's worth noting that wild Pokemon were still regarded as terrifying creatures at the time. There are records of a man named Ingo providing guidance in the ways of a Pokemon battle, but it is said he simply vanished one day after stating, "It's time for me to return." Yay! He got back. I might have to pull that from my fanfic. Shop interiors. Above is the interior of the hairdresser, below is the clothier. While life in Hisui is often regarded as one of scarcity, residents were able to live in relative comfort by befriending Pokemon as well as by using gathered materials to craft items. The hairdresser also seemed to host salons, with some residents gathering to play a game known as Go at the establishment. Here is the interior of a standard house in the early settlement. Though sparsely furnished, it contains everything needed for field work and daily life, including hardy clothing, sandals, and boots. Some houses also contained items the residents brought with them from their home regions. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Where is you? There is you. You are not a Pokeball. Get out of there. You found a lost pupa that seems to think it's a Pokeball. There are 3 more to find. Oh, are you having a nice break? Just chilling on the sofa. Glad I was going to explore the museum anyway. This power plant uses fire to generate electricity. Painting is part of a series on technology in Kalos, and the fierce combustion fully communicates the passionate fire of the energy of life. So these are all like power plants. Plant gathers sunlight in space in order to generate electricity. Series and technology. Sense of self-efficacy in the region, being isolated but still striving to help others. This plant uses heat from the ground. Technology in Kalos, and the plant is a sharp commentary on the hidden passion that lies just beneath everyone's surface. Factory. The Pokeball factory. So these are all like regular Pokeballs. Where is you, Spupa? There he is. Pretending as a great big monster attacking Lumios. Oh, this Spupa's a kaiju. You're scary. You're such a scary Spupa. Almighty Sinnoh, statue depicting the temporal Pokemon Dialga, worshipped by a group called the Diamond Clan. They refer to it as Almighty Sinnoh, the creator of the entire world. And then the other one, Almighty Sinnoh, a statue depicting the spatial Pokemon Palkia, worshipped by a group known as the Pearl Clan. They refer to it as Almighty Sinnoh, creator of the entire world. But you know, we know better. The true Almighty Sinnoh was the friends we made along the way. Ah, I knew I heard you. Hello. Looking quite comfy in the cozy space between these sofas. All 12 of the Spupa that were lost in the museum. I think they weren't lost, they were checking things out. Thank you for finding all our Spupa for us. They're so precious to us, we better do one last head count before we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13? What? Where'd the 13th one come from? I don't know, but we can only take 12 of them between the two of us. I suppose the best solution would be to have this kind trainer take this new fellow off our hands. We can't leave it here alone. It might damage the art and end up in real trouble. We simply can't thank you enough for helping us find our precious Spupa. Free Spupa. Nice! I have now thoroughly explored the museum. Hello. As you can no doubt see, I'm an artist. I came here to sketch the scenery for a piece that will no doubt take first place in my next contest. But behold! Those awful brambles are obscuring my view of the fountain. They're ruining the scene. Alas, my Pokemon have no means of removing this vexing vegetation. Aha! A bolt of inspiration strikes. Perhaps burning the brambles might do the trick. Please, I beg you. Those brambles must be gone if I am to complete my piece. Have your Pokemon burn them away. Yeah, not that hard. I promise you. Not a problem. Ta-da! Oh, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now I can finally resume working on my sketch. What? There are even more brambles in the way? How can this be? I gotcha. There you go. From the bottom of my heart, again! No! More brambles. Because fuck you, that's why. Swap you for Snert. There you go. I admit I remain puzzled, though. How could so many brambles have appeared so suddenly? I have the feeling it's a Pokemon to blame. Just a guess. Just a wild guess. I have a feeling we can blame a Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure, though. Look! It's a Phantump! Could it be that this Pokemon was sabotaging me? Phantump? Oh, cruel Pokemon! Why must you torment me so when I am already pressed for time? Aha! Inspiration strikes yet again! Drawing Phantump around alongside the fountain would be a perfect representation of life in Lumios. Your role is decided, Phantump. You shall be my model, my muse. Tump? We'll create a masterpiece, the painting of our era, destined for the Lumios Museum's halls. Don't you dare move from that spot, Phantump. Stay put until my work is done. Fan? I don't think it wants to model for you. Oh, poor Phantump. Will you at least give it like a Pokepuff or something? Not that Pokepuffs are a thing. I mean, they were a thing for Kalos before. Alright, sit on a bench. What a nice bench. Nah. I can't hang out with my Pokemon, though. Oh, wow, all 6 of them. I am crowding this fucking place. No, I can't even get the item? Come on. Battle zone activated. Whoa. I might go through the battle zone just to make some money. I will, however, pick up items. So I don't technically need to go through the battle zone. Because I can just jump to the ranking match. But I mean, making money. Please turn around. Thank you. Oh, I lost my sightline on the Pokemon. Ah! No! My cave's so close. Alright. Lemonade. Yay! No, I was trying to switch to my sheep. Thundershock! Ah, you defeated my Magikarp, but that does not prepare you for my secret weapon, Magikarp! Sure, I'll take a cup of coffee. I just wanted to make a splash. Oh, I should have tackled. Oh well. So if I tackled, I would have gotten the 15 medals. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well. Boom. Bam. Boom. Not that I need more points, but the prize medals. I'm just doing this for the money. Land hits with normal type moves, okay. Woo! Nope. Ah, no! I've been challenged. Terrible. Alright, bird. Get out of here. If I wait long enough, she'll turn around. Yeah, I can deal with the Neckens. Let's unpoison you. I only joined this thing because I was curious. Have you heard the saying about curiosity and cats? Or I suppose curiosity and meowths in this case. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Alright, I can get the spritzy. Ah! That was the wrong button! Oh, okay. There we go. I will believe you that you can tell what Pokemon I'm facing just from the call. I would love some prize medals, thank you. Boom. Caffeinate my Pokemon. There is no one here. Peck that Machop. Boom bam. Alright, my plan is just to pick up medals on the ground at this point. If I get caught up in a fight, I get caught up in a fight. Oh, whoop. I was just picking up medals, but I suppose. A new day is dawning. Battle zone deactivated. $28,000. Not bad. Something on the roof that's going. Probably. I think I saw a way up to the rooftops while I was battling in the evening. Aha! A holovator. Hello, Bellsprouts. I'm going to leave you be. Please do not attack me. I was like, a wild doublade? No, that's somebody's doublade. Lovely day to sit on your bench with your doublade, isn't it? What was making those noises? bench. The item. Hello. Just suddenly drops down from the roof next to these children. Oh, I probably scared the... Oh, that's cool. That's a cool Pyro statue. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I'll finally get on with leveling up to V. And I'm getting distracted. Ha ha ha. Dratini. Aw. Eating and drinking well is the most important thing in Restaurant Lena. Oh yeah, it's Lena, 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 Lenya, Lele, Lena, Leia, and Wow. I remember those. If you have a Pokemon, you can name it. Astonishing. Hi. I'm an excellent waiter. I love collecting Pokemon as much as I love waiting tables. Maybe more. Do you understand? I'm saying I've collected all kinds of Pokemon, which means I'm strong. Knowing this, do you still wish to sample the pure power of my Pokemon? Sounds tasty. Challenger's tickets verified. You are cleared to start. May I present our main course for this evening? A promotion match. Bon appetit and good luck. I'll make it to the top of the ZA Royale, just you wait and see. Once I'm rank A, I'm gonna make Restaurant Lena a 3-star establishment. That's a choice. And again, the person who wanted to make all of the city run a marathon was also a choice. Who are we sending? Most excellent. Alright, tradesies. Tradesies. No, I cannot let my dream end here. I will have my 3-star restaurant. He's all fired up. There we go. I didn't even have type advantage. The harmonious flavors of my trio were so perfect, and yet... Listen, you were easier to beat than the X-Kid. Fucking Kadabra. Ugh. I bought a variety of evolution stones to form a well-balanced team, yet we were overpowered. In any case, it's incredible that you could dodge my treasured Pokemon trio's mix of moves. Your victory is confirmed. Yay! I've been promoted to rank V. Feel free to visit our fine establishment again and enjoy a nice meal. I look forward to serving you. Well, I'm glad he's not hurt about it. Caitlin, it's Emma. Listen, I received the tip the Pokemon I've been after is in your area right now, but... Z! I cried just now. Did you see what kind of Pokemon it came from? It's a black Pokemon? Whatever you do, don't let that Pokemon out of your sight. Based on its cry and your description, I have reason to believe the Pokemon near you is Zygarde in its 10% form. What could it be thinking? We need to find out why it's here. I'm heading there now. Hey! Don't lose sight of Zygarde! Well, apparently we're chasing it. So... Pick it up. Don't let it get away. I am cutting as many corners as I can, Emma. Are you still on Zygarde's tail? It doesn't have a tail. I feel like it's letting me follow it at this point, though. I've almost caught up. Don't do it. Don't. I can see what you're thinking. Zeh! Ah! Oh, ah! Why are we on the roof? Excuse me, why have you kidnapped me? The mysterious Pokemon carried you to the roof. But why? Ah! Oh, Absol. Oh, honey, are you okay? Where's Zygarde? Whoa, I'm picking up on a strong surge of mega power. That Absol up there, it looks like it's in pain. We've got to help it. But how'd you even get up on the roof? She needs a mega ring. AZ, how did you... Floette alerted me there could be another case of rogue mega evolution here. Time is of the essence. We must leave this battle in Caitlin's hands. Lucario, deliver this mega ring to Caitlin. Gruff. That Absol is on the verge of falling prey to rogue mega evolution. To defeat a rogue mega evolved Pokemon, you must wield the power of mega evolution yourself. Oh, do I get a Lucario temporarily? Is he gonna be my buddy? Groof! I say temporarily because the game probably won't let me keep him. Mega Ring. Remember what I told you about Mega Evolution. Put on the Mega Ring. Hey look, a Mega Ring. And Lucario has a keystone? And will assist me? Poor... Oh, poor Absol. You're gonna look very pretty, though. So there is that. Do I get to catch the Absol after this? Will I get an Absol? Mega Absol. We'll advise you from here. To face down a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, you must also use Mega Evolution. Mega Ring I gave you can hold Mega Power within it. When you attack rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon, orbs of Mega Power will spill out of them. Gather as many of those orbs as you can, and once you've maxed out your Mega Power, use the right stick to have Lucario Mega Evolve. There's one more thing you must remember. You must not let yourself fall during the battle. Dodge your foes' attacks if they might strike you. Whoa. Go for it, Lucario! Don't... Ah! Alright, use your aura sphere. Ah! Bullet punch! Okay. Aura sphere. Bullet punch. Rock smash. Protect. Aura sphere. Rock smash. There we go. I win. I don't get an Absol out of that. I get an Absolite? So I have to find an Absol to be able to use the Absolite. Incredible. You really are an amazing trainer. I can't believe you managed to pacify that rogue Mega Absol. You saved Absol from the pain of rogue Mega Evolution. I wonder why Zygarde led you here in the first place. AZ, sorry I'm late. Huh? Emma? Caitlin? What are you doing here? Hold on. Did Caitlin take care of the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? But how? She can't use Mega Evolution yet. AZ lent her Lucario and a Mega Ring. Let me catch you up on what's been going on so far. Please. Essentially, the bond between a Pokemon and its trainer is what makes Mega Evolution possible. Yes. Lately, there have been incidents in Lumiose where wild Pokemon that don't have a trainer are suddenly Mega Evolving on their own. We've been calling this Rogue Mega Evolution. Shock, surprise, gasp. There's a certain company that's been keeping a close eye on what's been happening. If we want to get our hands on their information, we've got to keep winning in the Z-A Royale. That was AZ's idea, anyway. You remember I've talked about wanting to protect Lumiose, right? Well, Rogue Mega Evolution is what we want to protect it from. Well then, there you go. Hi, Absol! Is this Absol the one that Rogue Mega evolved? Indeed. It seems to be grateful to Caitlin for saving it from its suffering. I do get an Absol? Yeah! Some twist of fate has led your paths to cross. Perhaps you should keep this Absol at your side. You caught Absol! Yay! Absol's one of my favorites, so... Absol, huh? That's not a Pokemon that you see around very much. They say our lives are defined by our encounters. Be sure to cherish this encounter with Absol. First you win a Z-A Royale promotion match, then you handle a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? You must be exhausted. Let's head to the hotel and kick back. Woohoo! Your alarm is going off, I'm sure. Hey, you're up! Guess what? They just said on the news that both Magenta Plaza and Jean Plaza got turned into wild zones. Boy, it sure gets quiet around here when Lita and Naveen are out, huh? So I'm guessing Lita's probably at dance practice, so where's Naveen at? Maybe he swung by his house. He mentioned needing to give something to his little sister. Hold up one sec. Vinny's calling. Hey, Vinny. Uh-huh. Got it. I'll bring Caitlin. Man, that guy always calls when a text would be fine. Must be a corporate thing. This meeting could have been an email! Anyway, you and I gotta head to Quasartico HQ. Apparently Vinny wants to talk to us about Rogue Mega Evolution. Oh yeah, AZ, hi. What's up? Listen to the voice of Lumiose. If you try, you can hear it through her Pokemon and people. The secrets of Mega Evolution. Woohoo! Well, after taking on a rogue Mega Absol, that seems like a good place to stop for the day. Level 40 or below will listen to me. Okay. I'm not stopping right now, but it seemed like a good place to stop. I don't want to talk to Urbane. Because that would put me in... Oh, it's time to make progress. Let's check out my Absol. Oh, Absol's a girl! Ah, that's exciting. She gets my usual Absol name. We do not judge my usual Absol name. Alright. Save that. Wrap up for the day. And if I stream tomorrow, it won't be like a hyperfixation bonus stream. But there is a new game coming out that I might stream tomorrow. So it might be every day this week is a stream. Because, like, tomorrow is the new game. Wednesday, more of this. We'll talk to Urbane and find out what Vinny wants. And then maybe Thursday will be a hyperfixation bonus stream situation. Anyway, see everyone either tomorrow or Wednesday. Sounds good.